Alright, welcome to Raising Funds for World Domination, day number 324. So today there are no updates on these items. Today I worked on another shorts video. And I guess we will continue with work on the terminal block mining simulation game. So we'll test it to make sure it works. So last night, I rearranged some of the unit testing to get a bit more clear feedback. There's still some kind of race condition that is causing some of the signals to be missed. So I guess we'll debug that today. Okay, game works. Chicken Potato says, bread. Thank you. Thank you for the bread. It's very generous of you. Okay, I think this test case fails sometimes. There we go. So it's saying that it's still subscribed to one of the chunks, which it's not supposed to be. What language are you using? This is written in Java. All right, gotta get my mind back into this. Load up all the context to figure out why this ain't working. So I'll use a file again. So I can actually save the result so I can search through it easier. There we go. Okay, that one doesn't work. Do LTD says, hello chat, just checking in. How's it going? Okay, this is an example that works. And this is an example that doesn't. What does everyone think about the 98th Oscars happening tomorrow? Oscars. I don't think I've ever watched the Oscars before. And that is very, very much outside my realm of mental awareness. So it looks like the bad run might be doing more work faster. Shoseki says, good evening. How's it going? Okay, so the one that fails calls in and this one does not. Okay, I think I remember this from last night. So I guess it's updating the set of required chunks. But after that point, it's still trying to process a message to send a chunk request. But I guess that begs the question of why. Why did this not receive that same message? Going okay, another day of running myself out. Bought a second hand tablet, put an SSH server on it. Been messing around with it. Are you burning yourself out, or are you having fun? You mentioned you got laid off recently. Are you like back on the grind to find a new job ASAP, or relaxing for a bit? Supposedly the job market is terrible, at least as far as YouTube videos and thumbnails look. Although I think that sometimes I wonder how much that's selection bias. Oscars are tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know anything about Oscars. Was that a joke? Maybe, I don't know. Does anyone even watch the Oscars? I thought it kind of used to be a thing when people like, when everyone watched like television in like 2007. But does anyone even care about Hollywood anymore? I think I remember seeing recently a thing on Twitter about like some of the latest AI generation for someone did like an AI prompt of like Tom Cruise fighting someone. It was an incredible like cinematic. It basically just looked like a movie quality thing, and some like prominent person in Hollywood was like, "Yeah, I think we're completely toast." Having fun? Excellent. Have been applying for anything? Been a bit down. Apart from coding. Yeah, I think it's a huge mental and emotional blow to get laid off. So you can kind of, I mean, everyone deals with that differently, but sometimes it just makes sense to, you can wrap your mind up in like an intellectual pursuit for a little while, and then after like a couple weeks, you kind of get back to your emotional baseline again. Gets easier to apply for stuff. But I don't know, depending on lots of things, so it might be a welcome opportunity to just like chill. Can have time to exercise and run errands. Job market is hunting for scraps, at least for me. Yeah, every day I see new things about like 80,000 job losses. Oh, nice. We got a super chat tonight from James. Very, very dedicated James Goodrich. $10. Thank you very much. I, for one, couldn't care less about anything Hollywood related. Same here. Yeah, these days I'm not even sure. Like, does anyone care about Hollywood? It's probably a small percentage of people who are like involved in it, but Hollywood seems kind of toast. I appreciate you. Thank you. Every dream is shattered once you share it with capitalists. That happened in Hollywood. Yeah, I don't know. Hollywood has had, I don't know. There's a lot of issues with the Hollywood model. But then I guess what's replacing it might be even worse. Even the concept of celebrities is dwindling. Yeah, where everyone's an influencer these days. But it's also weird too, because everyone spends more time on their phones. Like everyone can now have like 1 million followers because everyone is literally following 1 million other people. Think about how many people in a normal lifetime 300 years ago, how many people would you see? But now if you're like scrolling TikTok all day, you will literally see the faces of like, millions of people. And then develop connections with none of them. We care more about sports before I care about Hollywood. And I don't care about sports. Yeah, sports is, I tried to become interested in sports, but I couldn't do it. It's just too boring. So the question is, why is this method not getting called in here? Because it should. TikTok influencers, definitely more ephemeral. Yeah, I posted, I mean, this is becoming increasingly true of all platforms, but I posted one TikTok. The first TikTok I posted, I thought I got like shadow banned or something because I posted it and it got 0 views and it seemed like it was bugged out. And then I posted a second video. That was my magnetic core memory video. And that one got like, I can't remember, like over 2 or 3 million or something views. It went like super viral. And then people stole it from TikTok and reposted the video on YouTube. And then the stolen TikTok that I posted on YouTube got more views, initially at least, than my own video that I made and posted to YouTube. Which is like, that's the state of how content works on social media. And from that, I got like 22,000 subscribers. And then since then I posted, I changed the content a bit to like the Linux stuff. It's like it takes so much time to create those polished videos. But and I've lost subscribers since then. So I posted like one video, got shadow banned, then like instantly 22,000 followers from one video, and now like all the other stuff I post gets nothing. Okay, more. Okay, I read that. Same thing. Big names, big dollars. Both are part of a distraction economy. Demand more of my distractions, unless I choose video games. Yeah, if they wanted, they could like. Can you imagine if the government changed the algorithm to force people to learn useful things? So like, if there was like degenerate content in a video, it would get like, downranked. But then some things that were useful would get upranked, like teaching people how to make things and be responsible. Which education was made correctly at school, taught kids how to use phones as tools. And show us in them the actual threat. It can be, if badly used, rather than soft approach. Yeah, I think there could be more like, instead of just like banning phones and banning social media, just teach people how to interact with it, how to like correct, like check stuff, fact check things, how to fact check, how to process the information. That's what kids really need. Because if you just ban it, then eventually they'll get older, and they've never actually gone through a process of learning how to exist in a world with this stuff. Like how to like a lot of young kids now, I think, have problems getting addicted to gambling and stuff. Like if that was just a thing, that's like, teaching kids how that a lot of like when you see your favorite streamer winning a bunch of money gambling, it's probably just a scam. Been to Hollywood Boulevard once. Lots of people were smoking. Some of them were a tobacco blend. Also a little trolling of streamers. Our brains are shrinking. Thanks, social media. Yeah. Linux is a bit niche for normies. Yeah, that's true. But hopefully my videos can reach them and convert them. We need a government that cares about its people first. Yeah, it'd be nice to have one of those. Parents need to look out for the kids. The earlier exposed, the more damage. I think a lot of things are changing so fast. A lot of parents probably are not even equipped, like to understand the scale of scams. Like unless you spend a lot of time on the internet, like scams are. There's just so much like fake content and bots. Like the really common thing is you guys may have seen them. There's these comments where people will be like, it'll start by saying like, great video. I enjoy being financially responsible, and I just reached my portfolio to 200K. And then someone will respond. It's like a bot responding, being like, wow, you did really great. Can you teach me your secret? And they're like, I follow this, and it's just some random specific name. This Susie1234. Just Google her name, or like talk to this person on WhatsApp. Like, wow, this is so amazing. And there's like 50 comments in a thread going back and forth, having this like pretend conversation. And I assume that actually fools a lot of people. Like when I see the first comment, I'm like, oh, that actually could be a real comment. But I guess for me, what gives it away is there's like 50 replies, and that's pretty rare to see on YouTube. The last was censored? Oh no. That's annoying. Yeah, the whole the censorship on here is weird. Go to sleep. Have a good night. The most innocuous things always get censored. Time is it for you? It is currently 10:21 here. Maybe this is related. Wish I could donate. Don't have trust cash apps. With the current data leaks going on. Hope you have a great. Thank you. Well, it's a thought that counts. Okay, this works. I'm still not 100% sure. Why exactly that bug happened. But it might be something to do with the... Oh, that didn't fix it. Seems like Java is so rare these days. Is it? I think for a lot of enterprise projects, it's pretty common. That's one of the reasons I chose Java. This is called This gets called in the one that fails, but not in the other one. Which doesn't make sense. Depending on who's the host, the monologue might be interesting to watch. Just for political statements being made. I'm not sure what that's in reference to. You mean my monologue? My monologue about my thoughts about race conditions? there's one more debug statement. So somehow, when the region updates, this work item is getting queued. But then nothing happens. It doesn't seem to be calling this. Okay, that passed. Okay, so it is calling the method. That should later be calling the callback to the client. I guess maybe it's not actually. It's not waiting for everything to finish, and then it's just exiting. So it's like a bug that it passes. So I think the fix would be to make this test fail like the other one does, and then so that way it's actually testing stuff properly, and then fix the test. And what about the order of updates? That looks fine. Clayton Simmons sends a wave. How's it going? that's not what I expected. I expected it to always fail now. So that should have issued some log statements. So we call this method I guess if there's a race condition between adding these two work items, that would explain this behavior. I was hoping I wouldn't have to think too much about concurrency here. So I think it's adding the work item. It's adding the work item to look for pending chunks after the poison pill work item, which closes down the thread. I guess that might make sense because this thing is spinning. Waiting for there to be no item to continue. So then as soon as the work item is read, this continues forward, immediately adds the poison pill work item, but then the other thread adds something else to its work item queue, but by that point it's already too late. And then it erroneously passes. How do I fix that without introducing more race conditions? Excel Trex says, hi, Robert. How's it going? Well, that's the opposite thing I wanted to happen. Okay, it called this method. Okay, maybe that's correct. I don't know. I made a little bit of progress with some debug statements tonight. Okay, I didn't make much progress on that unit test tonight. The issue is basically I just want to make the test, request a bunch of memory regions of memory, and then conclude by synchronizing on saying there should be no subscribed chunks pending or loaded at the end of the test. But I can't tell if it's erroneously exiting early, causing a bad result, or it's random too, because of random scheduling differences. I'm not sure if there's a good way to make that deterministic for this unit test. Woohoo! I managed to drop a like on the stream. Thank you. Yeah, I guess when it fails, it's failing because maybe this is correct. There we go. It's failing because there's still one subscribe chunk. All right, I'll take a look at that tomorrow night. That might be a legitimate error. And then maybe once that's done, then I can actually... there's still a bunch of stuff left to test in this unit test. All right, I'll pick things up again tomorrow night for day 325. All right, have a good night, guys.